Good morning, grade 5B.
Good morning, ma'am.
So today is the last day together.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Children, another announcement that I wanted to make. Group 2 will come for the listening skills session tomorrow at 12:30. I know tomorrow is Saturday, tomorrow is a holiday, but still you have to come for your speaking skills class tomorrow at 12:30, not today. We had decided that we'll be doing it today together with group 1, but now we are going to do it tomorrow with our group only. So please remember to log in at 12:30 tomorrow.
Ma'am, I
I'll
have
be
a doubt.
waiting for you.
Ma'am, that when the school will be reopen on 7th, there is school and it is Friday. So Saturday also there will be in class now.
When 7th is not Saturday, 7th is Monday. You're watching May or what? We are talking about June.
June, ma'am.
7th May is Monday.
Ma'am,
Yes, Dario.
today we are doing English grammar book singular and plural. Plural, right?
Yes, plural.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Nishika.
As in May, first May, that it is the first Saturday, so there will be all the classes or just the reading class.
Just the reading class.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, so today there is only group A, right?
Yeah, group 1. Only group 1. Okay, let everybody come in. I have to discuss the holidays homework with you all that I'll be sending today in the class. So just check once. I'll tell you what all you have to do in the holidays. Are you ready with page number 8 of your grammar books? Today we are just going to do the rules of singular and plural.
Excuse me, Catherine, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
Tim.
Catherine. Yes, ma'am. I was just asking that are you going to send the worksheet before 1 or are you going to send it after 1?
Why? How does that matter, Kevin?
Because because after 1 there is the print shop is closed, so I can print it and like do it because it's uncomfortable in the iPad to do it.
But you have 30 days to do it, right? The shop will be closed today at 1, no? So you take it tomorrow.
Okay, I was just asking for something.
Okay, all of you are ready with your grammar book, page number 8, singular, plural, rules.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, which is 22. Okay, first of all, I want to talk to you about your holidays homework. I'm sharing my screen, just have a look. And these are the things that you need to do when it's your holidays. Yes, Dharya.
Ma'am, you give the whole chapter only. It is very easy. In
Dharya,
holiday homework, you give the whole chapter. We will do
no,
it.
I don't like to do that. Sorry. I like to teach in the class and then do. Okay, are you all able to see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, it is clear.
Okay, so your holidays are from 1st to 6th May, And these are the things that you need to do in your holidays. First of all, we have given you a list of books that you need to read in these holidays. There are about 6 books that you need to read. They are easily available on Google in the form of a PDF file. Or if you have Kindle, it is not necessary for you to have Kindle. It's easily available as a PDF file on Google. These are the names of the books. Second thing that you need to do is the boys too. The boys too have to learn how to stitch a button on the t-shirt. Okay, all the boys will also learn. These are life skills. These are the things which will help you in case of emergency. So you all need to learn how to stitch a button on your t-shirt. Secondly, you need to learn how to iron your clothes. Excuse me. So you need to learn how to iron your clothes. Don't tell me I know, I don't know, I have learned, I know, I know, I know. Please listen.
Ma'am, you will send it in the classroom, right?
Yeah, I will send it in the classroom. So next thing you have to do is you need to learn how to iron your clothes. Please do both the things under the supervision of your parents or some elder. The iron might be hot and you might hurt yourself. So please, these 2 things have to be done under the supervision of your parents or your elders. And in this
Excuse me,
whole,
ma'am.
I have not finished speaking. All these things have to be done in the vacation. So these are the ways that you can help your parents in the vacation. Third thing that you need to know is you have to learn the washing process of clothes. Okay, how do you soak them? How much detergent or surf is needed to soak how many clothes? If you're doing it in a machine, a washing machine, what is the process? Which buttons are to be pressed and which buttons are not to be pressed? Okay, which connections are to be open and all. Okay, so you need to learn the entire process from soaking, washing, putting it up on the line to dry, bringing them inside after they have dried up, folding the clothes and putting them at the right place. Right place means what? Your clothes in your cupboard or your section of the cupboard, and mama, papa, or your brother, sister's clothes in their cupboards or in their sections in your cupboard. You have to make. What is that important? Please tell me, Nishika.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask you the movies which you have told. I have watched the Chiller Party, so is it necessary to watch it again?
Have I reached there, Nishika?
Yes, ma'am. The last homework, children 40 was to be
Quiet.
watched.
Have I started explaining that? If you want to, people want to move 2 steps ahead of the teacher, you better don't attend the class. You start teaching me. That's the best thing we can do. I will sit quietly and watch. You know everything. I know it all. Do it yourself. I'm not explaining. Good. Do it yourself. I'll tell Jyoti ma'am. This class has no manners. No manners at all. And I'm ashamed to be their class teacher. Grade 4 has much manners than you people. They don't interrupt the teacher. They wait for their turn to speak. They have manners when to switch on the mic and when not to. The teacher doesn't yell at them and reminds them that the teacher still has something to say. So it's okay. Do it on your own. All those smart people. Don't you send me any mails in the classroom asking what is to be done. If you have not understood anything, don't you send. You know it all now, so do it all by yourself. Singular and plural nouns, we are going to do rules given on page number 8. Please watch this video.
Spell correctly. Boxes, boxes, boxes. Keep this in mind because we're going to come back to it later. In this video, we're going to learn about singular nouns and plural nouns that end in S, ES, and IES. First of all, do you remember what a noun is? A noun is a person, place, animal, or thing. Then what's a singular noun? A singular noun means that there is one of something. A good way to remember this is that the word singular has the word single in it, which means there's only one. What about a plural noun? A plural noun means that there's more than one. A good way to remember this is that the word plural has the word plus hidden in it, which means more. Like in math, when you want to add more, you use the plus sign, right? We're going to look at 3 rules today to change a singular noun to a plural noun. Rule number 1. Add S at the end to make a plural noun. Let's look at a couple of singular nouns. Dog, girl, book, park. So how do you make these singular nouns plural to show that there's more than one? All you have to do is add S. Dogs, girls, books, parks. Easy peasy, right? But hold on a minute. They're the easy ones. Let's look at the next rule. Rule number 2. Add ES at the end to make a plural noun. Singular nouns that end in S, SS, SH, CH, X, or Z need an ES at the end to become plural. Just think of this weird
Ma'am, your microphone is
This is to be kept in mind that all the words, all the nouns which end with S, double S, SH, CH, X, and Z have to be added with ES to make it plural. It depends on the sound. All these words which are making these kind of sound will end with ES to make it plural, not just S. Remember this, we are not adding just S to it, we are adding ES to it. And you have to remember this while you are forming plurals of these nouns. This is a rule. So this has to be remembered. Understood, all of you? Now let's look at the words.
hissing sound. S, s, sh, sh, x, z. Now remember the words at the beginning of this video? Boxes, boxes, boxes. Which one is spelled correctly? Box is a word that ends with an X, that hissing sound. X. So we're going to add ES. It's boxes. Let's make these singular nouns plural then. Bus, kiss, bush, bench, box, quiz. Because these words end in the hissing sound, they'll have an ES ending to become plural. Are you ready to make these words plural to show that there's more than one? Buses, kisses, bushes, benches, boxes, and quizzes. Good job! Now let's look at the final rule we will cover in this video. Rule number 3. Drop the Y and add IES. Look at this word here, kitty. When the Y follows a consonant, drop the Y and add IES. Just so you know, a consonant is a letter that is not A, E, I, O, or U. Let's take a look at this word, baby. Y follows B. B is a consonant. So let's drop that last letter, Y, and add IES. Babies. We have many babies. Change these singular nouns to plural nouns by dropping the Y and adding IES. Cherry, lady, puppy, party. Are you ready to make them plural? Right, let's do it. Cherry, drop the Y and add IES. Lady, drop the Y and add IES. Puppy, drop the Y and add IES. Party, drop the Y and add IES. There, we did it. Good job. Should we do a little bit?
Okay, so what did we see in these examples? That what are we doing? We are dropping the Y and we are adding IES to them. Okay, now these are the words which are ending with Y. For example, it's cherry, lady, puppy, and party. But what about words which end with Y? Say, toy, boy. We are not adding IES to them. We're just adding S to them to make it plural. Why? Who's going to tell me? Yeah, Trisha.
I think it's not a consonant noun, that's why.
It's not a
Ma'am, can I tell?
consonant.
Yeah, ma'am.
It's not a consonant. What is not a consonant?
Ma'am, vowels.
Yes, Ayush. Ayush, can you sit
Ma'am,
at your
because
place first? No, I'm not talking to you. Sit at one place first.
I'm sitting at one place.
I can't hear you when you're moving and talking to me. And none of the other children also can hear you.
Mama, sitting from the starting of this class. I haven't moved once.
But your camera is moving like this. I'll tell you how it is moving. It is moving like this. This. Now you understood what I'm talking about? Because you love arguing. So I have to demonstrate and tell you.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, because I think that the before the Y there's a vowel, not a consonant. That's why we don't remove the Y, and also it will sound weird if we add IES. It will sound like boys.
So the pronunciation anyway is boys only, no? Boys and toys. How does it matter if it is IES or
Ma'am, can I tell?
the pronunciation is going to be same
Ma'am,
only.
because
Yes, there.
Ma'am, look.
Vowels.
There.
Ma'am, look, what happen if I say any like toy? So before toy there is a vowel. That's why the Y do not change. And like cherries. So before Y there is no vowel.
There is a consonant.
Yeah.
There is a consonant. So the rule that you need to remember is when there is a vowel before the Y, we do not drop the Y and add IES. When there is a consonant before the Y, we drop the Y and add IES. Will you remember these two rules?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's move. Yeah, what happened?
Ma'am, they forgot O, and after O there is ES, like potatoes.
We'll come to that rule. That is also one rule. So yeah.
Ma'am, after F, V, E, S. That is also left.
See, again, you people are moving ahead of me. 28 teachers I have in my class and only one student in the class. I am the student. And you all are the teachers, ma'ams and sirs.
Ma'am, not two.
Okay. So we have done rule number 3 and 4, why we add IES and why we add S. Now come to rule number 5. From most nouns that end in F or FE, we drop the F or FE and instead we replace it with VES. Now the examples that are given there are KNIFE. So FE will be dropped and VES is added to make it plural. Same goes for leaf, LEAF. F is dropped and VES is added. Give me another example of this noun which ends in F or FE.
Ma'am, wolf.
Wolf. So we add WOLF, we remove F and we add VES. Give me another example.
Leaf.
Leaf. Leaf is already there. Give me more examples.
Yes.
Words which I want words which end with
Brief.
F or FE. What is it?
Brief.
Huh?
Brief. Brief.
Breathe.
Brief.
No, brief is not a noun.
BRIEF.
It's not a noun, Ayush. Brief is not a noun.
Cafe.
What?
Cafe.
No. It's not a noun. It's a name of a place, right? Cafe is a name.
Ma'am,
Google. Google.
Google. We are talking about FE. F as in fan. FE. It is wife. When we say wife, it becomes wife.
wives.
Then loaf. LOAF, loaf. A loaf of bread. Loaves of bread. Right? What else? What else?
Life.
Ma'am,
Knife is there.
Catherine, ma'am.
Yes, then.
If my name was a common noun, then after Y, if my name were many, it would be common noun. Then after Y, I forgot about Y.
If it's a const, IES.
IES. So there is
Life, lives, correct. Life, 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 and it will become plural, lives.
Life.
LIVES, life.
Scarf.
Okay. What, Prisha?
Scarf.
Correct. Scarf. She's saying scarf. SCAR. Scarf that we wear. So it will become scarves. SCARVES.
Ma'am.
Yes, Kevna.
Staff.
Staff. STAFF.
Yes, it's ending with a S, I guess.
No. Okay. Number 6. To most nouns that end in O, we add ES. So the nouns which end in O means mango, potatoes, tomato, which are ending in the letter O, we add ES. Now this one doesn't follow the rule of ES. We had done in rule number 2 that SSS, SH, CH, the words which end with these sounds we put ES. But in grammar, there are always exceptions to rules. So one exception of adding ES is there are words which end with O, which also become plural by adding ES. Okay, you'll remember this. The exceptions are also to be remembered. Next is Some nouns remain unchanged in the plural form. For example, sheep remains sheep even if there are many sheep. Deer, deer, fish, fish, aircraft, aircraft. So how do
Ma'am,
we
I
come
have a doubt.
Yes, there is.
Ma'am, in some books I've seen that it can go fish, fishes. Then what is written here? Fish and fish only.
See, I told you there are exceptions. If we go by rule number two, it has sh in the end. So we can add es to it.
Yes.
If we go by rule number two. Got it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, listen to me first. I am asking that sheep, sheep, deer, deer, fish, fish, aircraft, aircraft remains the same even if it's plural or singular. So how do we come to know that I'm talking about plural or singular?
And we use the word many if there's plural.
Yes, we can use the word many if we are
And
using plural. What else?
ma'am, we can use the word more. There are more deers in the forest.
Many, many, many.
Yeah. We
Okay.
cannot say there are deers in
So
the forest.
this will depend on the sentence. Okay. For singular, what do we use? Is. What do you use? Is. There is a sheep in the garden. So how many sheep will you think of when I say there
Ma'am, we
is a
will.
there
But ma'am,
is
but
a
if we
sheep?
say there are sheep, then it will be more. Are we are using that word?
Yes. So is for singular, are is for plural. Was is for singular, were is for plural. When we are referring to sentences. Ayush has a question.
No, ma'am.
What are you doing like this?
Nothing.
You did like this. That's why I called out.
Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I have a doubt in
Next.
second, eighth rules also.
Wait. Some nouns change in an irregular manner. Okay. Now, grammar is not something, the rules that we have in grammar are not particular. Some nouns just change just like that. We have to remember it. There is no logic behind it. We cannot justify why this is this. We have to remember it. For example, child, if we want to say the plural, it's not childs, right? It's children. Now, children has nothing to do with S or ES or VES or IES, right? So this has no logic. These kind of nouns which just change irregularly are called irregular nouns. What are they called? Irregular nouns. For example, man, man, man.
It
The
will become
plural is
MEN.
men. So the middle letter is changing
Ma'am,
to
I
make
tell you
it
one more.
plural.
Ma'am, I tell you one more.
Ayush has a question.
Ma'am, you said that some doesn't have logic like child. They, they change to children, but it has no relation to S. But I think that there is a word child's play, and like that we say like actually in one of our class
What do we say?
in one child's like you said there is no connection to S right in child. So why do we say the word child's play and that like there's a word child's play?
Ayush, we did yesterday possessive forms of nouns.
Yes.
We said this is that child's book. So
Yes.
what is it? That S is apostrophe S.
Okay.
And what does it show? It shows ownership or belonging. When I say this is that child's book, this means that this book belongs to that child. It is not plural because it has a comma before the D. After the D or before the S, you can say. It is an apostrophe S. that shows possessiveness. Got it? There had a question.
Ma'am, person and people. Ma'am, it can be that also. Tooth and teeth.
Tooth and teeth has no connection with S. So these kind of
And
nouns
ma'am, I
are
had a doubt that it
one
can
more.
be. Okay, sorry. I have one more doubt.
Foot and feet.
Yeah.
Foot and feet.
Child and
Then
children.
woman,
Ox and
woman and women, right? Woman and women. Yes.
man and man.
Men, man and
Child and
men.
children.
Child and children. Ox and oxen. And
Ma'am, I had a doubt. It cannot be oxes.
what?
It cannot be like OXES.
S? No. I'm telling you the
Because
some
the rule 2 was that.
I'm saying
We
some
can
nouns do not follow the rule. They are stubborn, think that they are bad children. They don't follow rules. So they change automatically according to their wish. So they don't want to change to OXES, they want to change to OXEN. Okay? It is like that in grammar. Got it? Okay, the next one is there are some nouns that are always plural. Okay, there are some nouns that are always plural. For example, scissors. We never say, give me the scissor. We say, please pass on the scissors to me. Then trousers, clothes. They are always counted in plural, even if there are one. Even if they are one, they are always counted as plural. Now tell me why. Why?
I have the explanation.
Yes, Ayush has an explanation.
Maybe because that like scissors. Scissors has two parts to make it one scissor. And the trousers, there are two legs.
Yes, two legs. That is only the
Ma'am,
logic.
I had a doubt. Ma'am, I had a doubt.
That is
Wait.
what I am talking about.
Clothes, we can make cloth.
Cloth is then going to be the simple cloth, a piece of cloth we refer to, which is not stitched, which is not
Ma'am,
stitched.
doubt.
When they are stitched clothes, they become clothes. Okay. For example, I am hanging up my clothes on the line, or there are clothes in my cupboard. There are clothes. So when we are talking about cloth, it is something which is not stitched cloth. This cloth is of cotton. This cloth is of silk. Yes, there.
Ma'am, we cannot ask like give me scissors. We cannot ask like that give me scissors because scissors are it can be two scissors also.
Then also it's scissors only. It is always talked about in plural.
Ma'am, then I can ask you that ma'am give me scissors. Then it is also proper. And if I ask Ayush, first I ask you. I ask Lakshay that give me give me scissors. So he will give more than one.
Why will you give more than one? Till the time you don't refer to it, can you give me two scissors? Then only he will give you two. Why will he just give you two when you're not asking for two?
Okay, ma'am.
And then for trousers also, we use, for example, we say,
Give me trousers.
No, go put this trouser in the clothes bin. What do we say? Go put this trousers in the clothes bin. So we just go and put the trouser in the clothes bin. We refer to two, right? Same goes for pants. We say PANTS, pants. We always use plural. I am wearing blue pants. Or we say jeans.
Because pant has
wearing
more
blue
than
jeans.
one thing.
Two legs.
More than one.
Remember, it has two legs, so it is plural.
And then we can say, give me two legs. Give me two legs.
Okay. The last one is sometimes the plural is formed by adding S to the main word in a compound word. Now, first tell me, switch off your mics. Switch off your mics. What are compound words? Who knows what are compound words? You've not done. We've done it in grade 4. What? Compound words. Compound words are the words which are made by two words, but still they are separate. They mostly will be combined like two words. Listen to me first. Nobody will switch on the mic. They mostly will be combined with two words. For example, football. We write foot and ball. If we separate them, still there are two words, two nouns, foot and ball. And when we combine them, still it's a noun, football, right? It's once we separate them, it should still make sense. Those are compound words. And other words are the words which have a hyphen in between. What's a hyphen? A dash in between. Those are also called compound words. For example, living room, dining table. What else? Give me
Ma'am,
example.
I have a doubt.
Yes, there is.
Ma'am, look, you said like foot and ball, but there is a reason why we call foot and ball. Otherwise, you can call let's play this ball game. So it
I
can.
am talking about compound words. I'm not talking about the game.
Okay, then the compound word is
Then toothpaste. Toothpaste.
yeah.
Tooth is a separate word. Paste is a separate word. Toothpaste, toothbrush. All these are compound words. Okay.
Yeah.
And some will have a hyphen in between as well. So look at the words which are given below. Son-in-law, sister-in-law. So in these words, the noun will become plural. Okay. When we are making it plural, we will not add son-in-laws or sister-in-laws. We will add s to the noun, which is the noun son. Son is a common noun, right? And sister is a common noun. So we will add s to the common noun. Got it, all of you? Okay. That's all we have in rules. We will do the experiment after the week. We start with the experiment after the week. Any questions you have?
Yes, ma'am.
What the area?
Ma'am, we cannot say like sons-in-law instead of there are my 3 sons-in-law.
So it will be sons-in-law.
Yeah,
Okay.
ma'am, look, it is, you were explaining and now only 10 people are there.
Yeah, because they know it all, no? All the know it all have left the class. It's okay. They will not understand.
Okay, bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Some words like kind.
Bye, ma'am.
Kind.
Huh? What, Trisha?
Some words like kind. Which will
Kind.
be yeah.
Then
Which room will be used?
kind is not a this thing. Noun. It's a verb. Kind is a verb. It's a quality, no? Kindness. Abstract noun.
Oh, okay.
It's an adjective. Trisha is kind. So it's an adjective used for Trisha. It's not a noun. That's why we don't put an S. Okay. Bye.